If you're a golfer who moves terribly, follow along. 10 minutes, 12 minutes, let's just go through some gentle stretching. Join me. So we're going to start on our feet, and we're like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Okay, we're just going to gently, don't lose your balance like I have, gently rock forward, feel the weight shift into the balls of our feet, gently roll backwards, feel the weight come onto our heels. We're going to roll through 4 or 5 of these, just feeling our feet get engaged, and then we're going to gently fold forwards, okay? Our goal here is not necessarily to touch our toes, we're just folding, and then we're going to gently lean backwards. We're not trying to force anything while we do this, we're just moving gently. We're trying to get in touch a bit with our body, have it move a little bit better, free ourselves up so that we can play some better golf, hit the ball further, make a better move at the ball. So we're going to roll through 4 or 5 of these flexions and extensions. We're not moving into pain while we're doing this, we're just moving gently, trying to move in a way that feels nice rather than a way that doesn't. Okay, from here, we're going to grab a seat on the ground. You're going to throw your legs out in front of you, and we're going to go to hip windscreen wipers, okay? So we're going to try and push away with our feet, like straightening our legs and feeling our feet almost getting pulled away from us, like that, really pushing your legs forwards, and then we're going to let our feet or our toes fall side to side. It's normal for this to feel a little bit crampy through your hips. That's okay. We're not going to push too hard. We're not going to push through that. If it's uncomfortable, turn less. Okay. Rolling through 4 or 5 of those. From there, we're going to bring our feet up and we're going to flop both our knees to one side. We're going to find this 90-90 position. Our hips and our knees make a 90-degree angle. You'll see me here dropping my butt cheek, my left butt cheek towards the floor, and then I'm going to push that glute through, and then I'm going to take that top hand and I'm going to turn and really try and reach a long way away from my foot, up and away from myself. I'm going to roll that hip back down onto the floor. Here it comes again. And then I'm going to squeeze my left glute here. I'm going to reach with my left hand up high towards my head. In a dream world, we get our chest to the floor. If you can't do that, you can just take that left hand from the floor where I am, you roll that glute back, and then as you turn, you just take that left hand and you can just pop it on the floor over the top of your right hip that's on the floor, okay? A breath or two there, and then we're going to change sides. So we come back up to the middle, both butt cheeks on the floor, and then we flop both legs to the left. We turn those hips up, rock that hip back down, turn that hip back up again. If you can, we're trying to get that right butt cheek down to the floor. If you can't, that's okay. And then from there, we're going to take a big long reach with that right arm, trying to turn that chest or that right armpit down towards the floor. I'm just going to turn through here so you can see what I'm doing. Really trying to get your head, your chest down onto the ground, okay? So trying to internally rotate that hip, and then we're going to squeeze that glute. We're going to take a big long reach with our hand, trying to get that chest down nice and low. Okay, from there we're going to just rock those hips, keeping both, or the entirety of our bottom on the floor. We're just going to rock and roll those hips side to side, okay, nice and gently. If your legs don't move this far, that's fine. You don't have to really force that by any means. We're just gently flopping or rolling those knees side to side. Really normal to feel tight in your hips. I've spent a lot of time working on mine and they still don't move as well as I would like, so that's okay. If they don't move like you would like them to, this is a first step. We're only moving gently, we're not moving into pain. Slowly, smoothly, comfortably, okay? From there, we're going to roll both our legs to the left, find that 90-90 position, And then we're going to try and come up onto our knees by really sending our hips forward. Okay, and then we're going to sit back nice and slowly. From there, keeping both butt cheeks on the floor, we roll our knees to the right, trying to drive those hips forward. Excuse my tight shorts. Slowly sitting back down, rolling to the other side. Nice and slow. Trying to get both of those glutes involved, trying to get those hips moving. If you can't do this, that's okay. You can actually elevate your bottom and you can sit on a couple of folded cushions or a shoebox or something like that, a couple of phone books, just to kind of, or a yoga block, just to kind of prop your bottom up so that you don't have to start from that bottom on the floor, like lowest position, okay? Hips go forwards, hips come back. All right, from there, we're gonna go and grab something, a shoebox, a pillow. You can throw your foot up on the back of the couch if it's nice and low. And what we're gonna do, you'll see here I'm just using a backpack. What we're gonna do is we're just going to get a hip opener going with a hip airplane. So all my weight's gonna shift onto my left side. My right foot sits on the box. I'm gonna pop my hands on my hips like they're like a steering wheel almost in my address position. And then the feeling is I'm gonna turn my pelvis left. It's almost like I'm crushing my left testicle, okay? I'm trying to send my left hip pocket back, and then I'm gonna open up. The feeling or the cue there is like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant, okay? And then I go the other way, and when I close that left side down, I'm really trying to send my left butt cheek backwards, okay? You'll see here, left butt cheek back, and then we're gently turning right. Don't worry too much about how far you turn right. This exercise is really about trying to get you to get that left hip back when our weight's on that left side, okay? All right, so we're going to change legs. Right foot goes back. You can turn the toes out slightly if you like. My right side doesn't turn as well, so I turn my toes out. And then we're really trying to send that right glute and that right pocket backwards. Keeping that weight on the right side, dog peeing on a fire hydrant as we open up. And then we're really going to try and close that hip down. We're thinking crushing that right testicle, okay? Nice and slow, rolling through it gently. All right, you can get rid of that box or shoebox or backpack or cushion or whatever you're going to use. Just pop that over to the side. You're not going to need that again if you weren't using it for your sitting exercises, okay? All right, from here, we're going to lay down on our right side with our right hand right out in front of us. Our knees and our feet are going to be stacked. We're going to take a big, deep breath in and reach past our right hand with our left. And then we're going to really try and turn and open our chest up. I'm trying to get my chest or my sternum really pointing towards the ceiling. Or another cue you can use here is trying to get your left shoulder blade to come down onto the floor behind you, okay? Like the left side of your upper back is going to touch the floor. Each rep, nice big breath in, reach past, roll back up and open. And then we're going to change sides. So you can roll over directly on the floor, or you can spin like I have, just so that I'm facing the camera. Big breath in, big reach. Roll back up and over. You might be able to see here, I don't turn as well to the right, which means I struggle with a slightly shorter backswing sometimes. That's where I get stiff first. So if these don't always feel symmetrical, these exercises, that's okay. That's normal. Big deep breath in, reach past. Roll right up and back, trying to get that right shoulder blade down onto the floor. All right, from there we're going to roll over onto our back. Our hands are going to fall out to the side. We're going to keep our knees and our feet together, and we're going to really slowly let our knees roll over to the right hand side. We're going to use our core to control the speed as we bring our knees back to the middle, and then they're going to gently roll to the left hand side. The goal here is not to flop, right? We all know that you can roll and let your legs fall to the side. I want you to control them really gently. Try to learn how to use our core just a little bit. Get our low back rotated, have it loosen up, get it ready for golf, or undo the stress we've put it through if we're doing this after golf. Nice and slow. Last little thing we're going to do, really gently, feeling the control we got over our lower body. Should feel nice. Okay? All right, that is going to just about do us. Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for coming along. If you liked it, let me know. If there's a body part you need to work on, let me know. I'll build something for you. Cheers.